Hello students, today we will start our first chapter of geography and the name of the chapter is environment. Now the moment we hear the word environment, what comes in our mind? What is our environment? The environment which is far away from our home, or the home is our environment? Kind of, we become confused. What is it? So here, first of all, we need to understand what is an environment. Environment is our basic life support system. And it provides water, we drink, the food we eat, and the land where we live. So, this is the definition of environment. The environment is our basic life support system, and it provides us water we drink, the land we live, the air we breathe, and the last one, the food we eat. Now here we have a boy named Ravi, and he is a small boy, and we have a story of Ravi here. So let us read the story and understand what he is trying to tell us. After the long vacation, when Ravi started going to school again, he noticed that the only playground next to his school was dug up. Now before the vacation, the playground was there in the school, but when he is coming back to school and he sees that there is no playground, and the playground is dug up totally. People say that a huge building with many flats will be constructed there. Ravi was almost in tears. He was very much upset because all the friends used to play together on the playground, and now they were hearing from the people that here they are going to make a building in place of the playground. When he realized that the big playground with its soft grass, marigolds and butterflies is gone forever. Now there is no butterflies, no flowers, no plants, nothing. But he will see a big tall building over there. In the assembly, the principal too sadly observed, see how our environment is changing. Now many times even we people feel the same thing, that many times so many trees are there, the city is very green, but suddenly what happens that people will cut the trees and they will make a tall and huge building or make the bungalows over there, and at that time when we see such kind of things, we feel so sad from inside, because we love nature actually. We love trees, we love all the natural birds and animals and the trees, and when we humans make such kind of activities and we disturb our environment, at that time we don't feel good from inside. In the class, Ravi asked his teacher. Now Ravi was sad and he was completely surprised, because for children playground is the most interesting area. And now the Ravi is asking to his teacher, what is environment? Now please teacher, tell me what is an environment. Whatever you see in your surroundings, say the teacher. Now the teacher is telling her that whatever you are seeing is your surrounding. Whatever things you are seeing around you, this is called the surroundings. Ravi thought aloud. That means the school building, tables, chairs in the classroom, even that open field, the road, the garbage, my friends, all are parts of our environment. Now the Ravi is thinking himself that, the teacher said that whatever is there around you is your environment. So Ravi was thinking that all these things are around me, so these are my environment. Yes, said the teacher. But wait, some objects are created by nature. Some objects are created by nature. For example, mountains, rivers, trees, animals. Others are made by people. For example, roads, cars, clothes and books. So here we can say that two types. One is which kind of environment? Human-made environment. And second we have is natural environment. Okay students, so here you can understand with Ravi, even the Ravi is getting the information from his teacher. Now work in pairs. Now here you have one activity which in this chapter the small kids are doing with their friends. So you can also do this activity, and this is very interesting activity. Make a list with your classmates sitting next to you of the creations of nature and by human beings. Now here we have segregated the activity, human-made activity and natural activity, so that you can do. Ravi, Paramjit, Jesse, Mustafa, Asha were all excited about making the list. Now all the friends were so much excited. Why is our environment changing? Asked Iqbal. It is all because of our needs. Now, nowadays in the current scenario, we people are, going so fast to develop ourselves. So we are not looking at the environment, we are not looking at the birds or the animals, we just thinking about ourselves, and that's how we are making a lot of changes in the environment. So who does all the changes? Of course, the humans. Now here we have very nice diagram given in your textbook, components of environment. So let us draw this diagram first. This chapter is actually very easy and interesting as well. So components, this is the components of environment. Okay. So first here we have is natural and human made. So we will make a circle here. Natural. So which kind of natural components of environment? Which is air, of course. Without air we cannot survive at all, we cannot think of actually. Then we have the water, second very important component of environment. Then we have land, very important. and then living things. So these are the natural components. Now next we have is human made. Here we have human made. This is the components. We will write here components of environment. Okay, so human made components are buildings. You can say buildings. Then we have the bridges. Then next we have is roads. Then we have industries. So these are all human made components. Okay. Now if you are able to see in the diagram, human has many activities, like they do individual activity, they do the group activity as well, and which kind of human live in the community, humans live in family, they have the religion, they educate themselves, they have the political, various political situation. So these are the human activities kind of diagram given, which you can see in your textbook. So now we have come to the next page. They are increasing day by day. We are therefore modifying and at times even destroying our natural surroundings. Nowadays, humans are making so many changes in the environment. So that is why at the end what we are doing, we are destroying our environment and our surrounding, teacher said. And here we have other two important points to understand, which is biotic and abiotic. Now what is that? Let us understand. The world of living organisms, this is called the biotic, plants and animals, and abiotic, the world of non-living organism, for example, land. Dear students,